What's up, everybody? This is the one and only yours truly, SugiJRPG, and today I'm gonna make a bit of a rant about Final Fantasy 15 DLC. Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm very excited about the game and the DLC, and I think it's gonna be amazing. But that being said, this video will focus more on Square Enix marketing department that has been pushing these very dubious and bad monetization models for their games to their customers for quite some years. And I think good examples of this are Life is Strange and Hitman more recently, where they had this episode model where you could buy the episodes one by one when they would release, or in the beginning of the release of the first episode, you could buy the full game with its full price with a bit of discount, okay? But the problem with that is if you bought it with the full price like I did, essentially you're pre-ordering a game that is not finished. To put that into context, it's like walking into a car shop and buying the full car and getting only the tires on day one. Sure, you can play with the tires, but it's nothing to compare to the full experience of driving the car. And the other problem with this issue was that they didn't give you the dates for each episode to be released on either of those games. So they could have come a year later, 2 years later. You were not giving any dates. And let's talk about also the other more recent case with Deus Ex Mankind Divided. They had a bit of a fiasco with their pre-order system, which eventually got so much flack that they had to retract from it. So they ended up having exclusive pre-order DLC, which I don't think is a really good thing at all. And then they had a season pass for Deus Ex Mankind Divided and some other small DLC. On top of this, they had microtransactions. And the really shitty thing about this was the creators of Mankind Divided, aka Eidos Montreal, didn't want to add those microtransactions to the game. They didn't want to add those, but because they were pressured by Square Enix, they had to add them to the game. And those are just a few examples of bad pre-order and monetization and cash grab DLCs done by Square in the past few years with their games, and I think they have become quite greedy. And a good example of this is Final Fantasy 15. So let's go into the actual game now. So we have 4 physical editions of this game right now. We have the very normal edition, which includes the game, and it should be priced at $59, okay? Then you have the Day 1 edition, which includes a one in-game item, which is the Masamune for Noctis. Okay, this is Day 1 edition. Then you have, and that's also priced at $59. And then you have Deluxe edition, which is priced at $89, which includes a Steelbook art book and also includes the Kingsclave DVD. Also includes the Masamune weapon and also an outfit for Noctis and a car recolor. And then we have the last bundle, which is the Ultimate Collector's Edition, which is $270, okay? And this includes the Brotherhood DVD, Kingsclave DVD, all the in-game items that were on the Deluxe Edition, a hardcover 90/100 2-page art book, and 4 in-game item packs such as a travel pack, a camera kit, armor set, and a gourmand set as well. And here's the problem with I have this. So I've been, as a big Final Fantasy fan, been considering to buy the Ultimate Collector's Edition or the Deluxe Edition. However, none of these packs, none of the 3 packs that are being sold include the season pass to the game, okay? There's going to be a season pass to the game, which will include few episodes on certain characters such as Gladio, Ignis, and Prompto. Then there's going to be an expansion pack along with that, and a holiday pack and a booster pack, essentially bundled with that season pass. And the problem that I really don't like is, why isn't there an option to buy a physical version of the game, either the Deluxe or the Ultimate Collector's Edition, which would include this season pass? The season pass is priced at $30, but until now, currently, the current state in PlayStation Store, you cannot buy the season pass, okay? There is only a digital premium edition that you can buy and upgrade, which is priced at $89. And I'm not sure, am I able to, if I buy a collector's edition, do I have to pay top of it $89 to get that season pass, which seems very ridiculous to me. And this seems just a very, very, very greedy from Square, in my opinion, because $270 or $89 is quite a lot of money. And sure, they include a lot of other stuff that the digital people won't get if they buy the digital edition. But I think it's just really fucking shitty from Square Enix not to include Season Pass in none of the physical versions of the game. Because I don't want to get into a situation where I buy the physical deluxe edition of the game and then I have to also buy an upgrade for it to get the Season Pass, or buy the Season Pass items and the boosters one by one, which will cost probably a lot more, probably $60. So I don't think, this is kind of my point of my video, that this is extremely poorly done for the consumer, and it's very fucking greedy of Square Enix to really chunk so much money from the consumers all the time throughout many titles. And this won't be the last time they're gonna do it. And I just think, and also the fact that you some of the content is behind the DLC, such as the multiplayer, is DLC only. What the fuck is that? Like, that should be, DLC should never be, you shouldn't put stuff that should be included on the main game as DLC. It shouldn't require you to buy DLC to fully experience the game or certain features of the game, such as, well, I guess you could make a certain case for the Final Fantasy 15 VR stuff, but essentially I don't think that multiplayer should be essentially behind DLC. And also, I don't really agree with the idea that if I decide to buy this expensive deluxe edition or ultimate collector's edition, I still have to buy the season pass. But that is kind of ending my rant here. I don't want to go any further with on this. I kind of set my mind on this, and I would be very interested what other people had to say about this. I think it's very unfair against the fans and the people who want to buy the Ultimate Collector's Edition, that they are not really getting that season pass included with that. And it just feels to me that Square is just trying to chunk so much money from their fans, for the consumers, and I don't think it's fair. And thanks for watching this video. Check out my other videos on this channel and stay tuned for other Final Fantasy 15 videos that I will be working on once the game releases. And Cheerios. I see you soon.